But we landed in LA, and we actually stayed in Long Beach the first like couple months. It was scary. You know, I had less than like I think I had like, I don't know, I did not have the appropriate amount of money that I should for moving across the country.
Yeah.
And I was just on Craigslist trying to find jobs and doing
What were some of those jobs that you were trying to find, like both film, maybe non-film?
Music videos and independent films. Some independent films that actually are some of the guests. That is one of them directed by one of your other guests.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Can I say his name?
Of course, yeah.
He's Michael Matteo Rossi.
Yeah, that was one of the connections through Craigslist or what?
Craigslist,
app.
yeah. So for once on Craigslist, I didn't have to post pictures of my feet, which was great.
That's good,
So-
yeah, for once.
For once, like shit, man.
Finally got to that point,
You know,
graduated.
what's actually most offensive is that like nobody replied back to the foot pics. Are you kidding me? Like, are my feet not good enough?
It must not be.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. No, well.
Anyway, while I was getting jobs in post, but on the weekends I was finding Craigslist jobs for like commercials, and then through those commercials, those producers would hire me for other commercials. You know, whether it be car commercials or like non-smoking ads. But then for indie film, it was Michael Matteo Rossi.
Pro-smoking ads?
No, sadly, no. I want to bring back pro-smoking ads. Is your life in shambles? Do you hate yourself beyond belief? Try smoking. You'll get cancer in 20 or 30 years.
You heard it here.
You've heard it here, folks, on Who Is? What
WTF?
WTF with Vinny Fiorenza. Shit, I should know the name of the podcast before
That's
I come
all right.
on.
Okay.
All right.
Who cares?
Who cares with Vinny Fiorenza?
So you do all these crazy Craigslist foot and movie music videos.
I guess for the record, I didn't do the foot things, but like I did see advertisements on Craigslist saying like, "Hey, we're looking for foot models." Okay, like yeah, sure. Yeah.
So you end up in VFX.
Yeah.
Tell us how you go from foot modeling to VFX.
How did I end up? Oh, so I'd done a job in post. It was like reality TV shows, and then that was only a couple months. And I was looking on like Staff Me Up for like more concrete work, and I found a place called. I don't know if because I'm such a jackass. I don't know if I should say any of the places.
Yeah,
but
probably not.
Probably not. Yeah, because I don't want to be associated with this nut job.
Yeah.
But I found a visual effects vendor house that I was able to get long-term employment with. And it was life-changing. It was, because for the first time, I had been out here for a little under a year, and I finally had consistent work. I had a day job, Monday through Friday, at this VFX house. I learned a lot of camera work. I was doing driving plates for some pretty cool ABC and Showtime shows.
Nice.
That were huge. And then it was cool to be able, like a couple months later, you go, I shot that plate, you know, and it's
What is a plate?
I see. Good question.
I see.
Yeah, shit. Yeah. A plate is basically, a plate is the raw footage that you're working on. So whether it be driving plate or whether it just be normal footage, like a plate can be called anything, whatever the raw footage that needs to be worked on afterwards.
Like sometimes it could be B-roll, like
not necessarily.
Oh, okay.
No. That's a good distinction. It's really whatever's in the cut. A plate is what's in the cut, you know, and you call it a plate because it's like just what needs to be built on top of. You know, you got to make a meal out of it. You know, so. I hate myself for saying that. I really do.
Well, it is what it is. That's your world. So explain what VFX is and like what do you do? Like what do VFX people do?
Okay, I see. So yeah. So visual effects is all of the added CGI done in a movie or TV show. So not to be confused with special effects. A lot of times, even in like very high regarded articles and magazines, you see special effects being confused with VFX. Special effects are things like explosions that happen on set or like any type of stunts, and you know, and those guys do a lot of work. It's amazing. Yeah. But VFX is exclusively what happens in post. It's it's the monsters you create or the muzzle flashes or things like that. So it's done by artists, like legit beautiful artists and on computers.
You're a VFX artist?
Oh, fuck no.
No, okay.
No.
So what? So yeah, explain a little bit about what you do day to day.
So in VFX, I'm on the production side of VFX already.
Cool.
There's VFX artists who watch this and go like, production.
Okay.
So on the production side of VFX, I'm responsible for keeping track of any shots that come in, any notes that need to go out from the supervisor or director of the movie, and making sure that we're tracking all the shots in the movie. You know, and it's fun. It's a really fun process to see something become just like two people in front of a green screen to eventually, on some of the things that I've worked on in the past, you know, like big, giant, made-up worlds. It's a beautiful thing to see. And it happens over time in notes from supervisors and who get their lead from directors and what they want to see.